Hey friends, I don't know how to sew, but I want to show you how easy it is to set up a sewing machine so you can start sewing. Let's go! I'll be using a Singer Heavy Duty 4423. Most modern consumer sewing machines follow a similar setup, though the specifics may differ, so be sure to follow the instructions in your manual. Let's wind the bobbin. Place the thread onto the spool pin. Snap the thread into the thread guide and wrap it clockwise around the bobbin winder. Insert the thread through the small hole of the bobbin, leaving a 1-inch tail. Place the bobbin onto the spindle. Push the spindle to the right while holding onto the thread tail. Turn on your machine and step on your foot pedal while holding on to the thread tail. Once the bobbin is full, stop. Push the spindle left, cut the thread, and cut the 1-inch tail. Bobbin is done. Let's attach the needle. Turn off the machine for safety. I'm using the universal needle that came with this sewing machine. Please use needles that your manual recommends. Sewing machine needles have a front and back side. The back side is flat on the top. The front side is rounded on the top. Loosen the needle clamp screw. Insert the needle all the way up with the front side facing you and the flat side facing the back. Tighten the clamp screw. Done. Thread the machine by placing the thread into the top thread guide. Then the pre-tension spring. Then lead the thread down this right channel, then up the left channel. At the top, hook it through the eye of this lever, then bring the thread down and place it behind this hook. Then hook it behind the needle clamp guide. Then using tweezers, let's insert the thread into the eye of the needle from front to back. Then place the thread under the presser foot. Instead of using tweezers, you can use the automatic needle threader if your machine has one. Raise your needle to the highest position, pull down the auto threader, loop the thread under and around the first hook, then under the second and third hook. Release the lever and the lever will spring backwards and thread the needle. Were you able to see the second hook? Let's look up close. The second hook goes through the eye of the needle. It's right here. After the first hook, the thread goes under the tiny second hook, then the third hook. And when we release the auto threader, that tiny second hook pulls the thread through the eye of the needle. That's how it works. Finally, let's set up the lower thread. Check the diagram on your bobbin case. It shows the correct direction for your bobbin thread. Make sure when we insert the bobbin later, its thread matches the direction indicated. Open the bobbin case, put the bobbin inside, pull the thread through the first hook and guide it through the second hook. Then pull a few inches of thread outside the top left-hand corner, like this. Close the cover, hold the top thread, and turn the hand wheel towards you 2 or 3 times, and then gently pull on the upper thread to bring the bobbin thread up through the needle plate hole. Let me show this again from a different angle with different colored threads. The top thread is the pink thread. The bobbin thread is the white one. Hold up the top pink thread, turn the hand wheel slowly towards you twice. Watch what happens. Hand wheel turning once and twice. By the second turn, you will see the top thread, the pink one, has hooked on to the white bobbin thread. And when I see this, I will gently pull the pink thread from the top, which will pull and lift the white bobbin thread up and out. You can use a tool to help pull the white bobbin thread out from under the presser foot. And that's it, ready to sew away. Zigzag stitch for stretchy knits so the thread doesn't snap. Alright, if you've never touched a sewing machine before, I hope this gave you some confidence to give it a try. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.